Okay, hi everyone. I was given this homework challenge from my upline to do a video on a YouTube video I watched on Matt Morris and his success with GoPro. So my upline gave me a lot of questions to answer, so I'm just going to get into those questions. And he gave me questions about Matt Morris, and he gave me questions of how his story might relate to mine. So the first question is, describe Matt Morris' life the first 2 years of doing network marketing, and describe my current life now, and is there any similarities? So Matt Morris's first 2 years of his life, he started with network marketing when he was in college, and he was working as a waiter. And when he got into his first business, he didn't realize that there were more businesses than just this one. And in 2 years, he had only had 3 people, 2 of which he paid for, and 1 was his mom. So as he was doing it, he worked as a pool sales guy, lived out of his car. And his defining moment was when it was raining down one night, and he decided, and he always parked in a church parking lot. I forgot to add that because he always felt safe in them. So his defining moment was, it was raining outside, he needed to take a shower. The church was not open, and so he decided to get out and shower. And as the rain was pouring down on him, it was his aha moment, and that's when he decided he could not continue this way and he had to make a change. So my current life now, I can't say there's a lot of similarities. My life's in a totally different place. I'm a mom of 2 boys. I'm a wife. I'm a stay-at-home mom at that. My husband and I do own an air conditioning and heating business, but my husband's not home a lot because of that. And I was brought up, don't get me wrong, I love staying at home with my kids, but it is not who I am. I was not brought up to be a Susie homemaker. I was not brought up to, it's just not my personality. I want success. I want accomplishment. That's what I want. That's what drives me. And I used to feel that when I was a trainer, before I had my kids. And then I had to get out of it because of the hours. The hours did not work with my husband's. And I loved that job. Not because I got to work people out, because I got to transform them like I went through my own transformation. I went the extra steps. I taught them how to grocery shop. I was there for them emotionally through this process, because changing yourself is a huge emotional process. I mean, you go through, your first month, it is like your hardest month. You hurt, you're sore, everything. And I decided, and I was there for them, because then you start self-sabotaging yourself after during the first month. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I'm sore, so I can't do the next workout. Oh, I ate bad last week, so I guess I'm done. And that's not true. All you have to do is just get back on it. We're human. We all make mistakes. We all have those cravings. Everyone. So that is my current life, and that is my why. I don't want people to feel like they're stuck and they can't change, and they have to live this way. I mean, for the last year, people were telling me, okay, well, you're just going to kind of have to accept you're going to have to live this way. I used to weigh 250 pounds. That was the beginning of my fitness journey. And I lost it. And I kept it off for 11 years. But after I had my second baby, everything changed. He threw my hormones off. I found out I had hypothyroidism. I had gotten adrenal fatigue. I have structural neck issues, which caused migraines. I had all this stuff happening, and it put on 30 pounds on me, and people were like, well, you're just gonna have to accept it. It's not, you know, you're almost 30. You know, I'm 29, so I'm 30 in February. So you're almost 30, so you just kind of need to accept this. You're getting older. This is kind of what's just gonna happen. And I almost did. I almost did, and I'm so glad I didn't. And my husband's like, no. Since when have you listened to people? Since when have you, you know, accepted it? You know, the odds were against you before, and you did it. And the odds were against you after baby number 1, which I gained 90 pounds. And I lost it again. The odds were against me with baby number 2. I gained 50 pounds. I lost it. And so he's like, you always do it. Do not give in to what people say. You can't do this. You will find a way. So, I mean, my life and kind of how his life is nothing like that. So I would say it's a complete 2 different paths. And I just want to help people. I want to help people feel amazing, get their confidence back, and love themselves, and be able to run with their kids. That's what drives me. When did he decide he wanted to make a change, and what was his turning point? Do you think you're at that turning point and have experienced that before? If not, when? So I kind of just went over that. His was when he was showering naked in the rain and decided he didn't want to do it anymore. And my turning point, I guess you could say, is I lost the weight. I lost the weight with my last P90X program. I'm working with Body Beast, and everyone told me I couldn't do it. I have hypothyroidism. With hypothyroidism, you can't lose weight. That is what everyone tells you. That is not true. You do not have to become a victim to your disease. You can change you. You have to put the work in, but you can change you. When did he become so successful? So Matt Morris became so successful when he decided to put a massive energy and compressed time into his business. So that's 90 days. He quit prejudging, he detached emotionally, and he set the appointments and told the story. So he did a 90-day blitz. That's when he became so successful. The role of his success was being driven by fear of being in the same spot. Kind of what drives my success. Kind of what drives me to get up every day and do this. I don't have time. I'm a mom of 2. That's that is more work than a 40-hour job. I don't have time, but I make time because I want my husband's job just to kind of like, he won't have to stress out. He can just do his job and come home. And my money will support us. And I will take care of us. So I guess in a way you could say I want to retire my husband. I want to be able to take those vacations. Because we work in the air conditioning and heating field, we can't take those vacations. You know, when everyone's off in the summer having fun on cruises, we're not. Only time we can go is if it's winter. Or not even winter, fall. And the kids aren't out of school. So it's a slow time. So that is kind of how you say fear of being in the same place. That's what drives me. Planning a copy for Matt's success and how I'll implement that into my business. I kind of already am trying to do that. I have detached myself emotionally. I do set appointments and tell my story. And I am still teaching myself to quit prejudging. That one is a hard one. I will openly admit my fault with that one. So that one is hard for me. But I am working on that. And I am working on trying to put a massive amount of energy into a compressed time. But the deal that what I'm dealing with is my husband has asked that I remain balanced. And so I am trying to keep that balanced. As much as I want to drive and be successful as fast as I can, I have to keep that balance for my family. Because I have a tendency to go from zip to none. And that is something I'm working on personally, to keep that balance. So my family's not suffering because I'm wanting to do this. Because I am having to do this when there is extra time. To keep everyone happy. But when I do have the time, I put a massive amount of energy in for a compressed amount of time. So lastly, I'd like to say, just watch this video and let me know your thoughts. I kind of went off on some tangents there, but I'm just really passionate about it, and it kind of just poured out of me. Hoping that through this video you will see my passion. You will see what's driving me. You will see what I've been up against and maybe go, oh, well, I don't have that. So I do have time to do that massive amount of energy in a compressed amount of time. I'm hoping that it will drive you. And that's about it. So thanks guys for watching. Bye.